What's going on, guys? Bobby with Consumer Time Capsule back with another review for you here. And as promised, we're here to talk about 3 brand new cookies here today on the CTC review. We got 2 brand new types of Keebler Fudge Stripes. And most importantly, we got a really weird Chips Ahoy. So we got Strawberry Shortcake and Hot Fudge Sundae Keebler Fudge Stripes and Sour Patch Kids Morsels Chips Ahoy. So, looks like we got a pretty interesting crop of talent here. Here is what it looks like. It is, oh boy, it's starting to melt out here. It is a traditional Keebler Fudge Stripe where you have the kind of base shortbread cookie and the fully fudged bottom and the striped top with little sprinkles, rainbow sprinkles in there. And let's see if they taste any different. Right? Want to try one? Keebler Fudge Stripes are always good, right? And they're definitely always at the right price, $2.56. You get a big old batch of cookies at Walmart. But they're always missing a little bit of texture. That shortbread is cut very thin, and the fudge is just smooth, so you're not getting a ton of crunchiness, which you usually would want out of a store brand cookie. The sprinkles add in that missing crunchiness, and this actually elevates the traditional Keebler Fudge Stripe.
Oh, I agree.
I still wouldn't quite put it at the EL Fudge level. I do love EL Fudge cookies, just because of the smoothness of the insides. But I would say that this is a better version of the existing Fudge Stripe without really adding in any unnecessary flavors. Like, there's no like strawberry or cherry flavor in it. It's more just rainbow sprinkles added into an existing Fudge Stripe cookie, which I love. Strawberry Shortcake, I mean, this one, another $2.56 bargain over at Walmart. Can't argue with the price. This one's gonna taste different than a normal Fudge Stripe. I think we can all see that. So rather than the milk chocolate kind of striped topper and the milk chocolate bottom, you've got, it's all pink. It's that all pink Starburst SKU. You had the regular vanilla cookie inside, the shortbread cookie, with little stripes of pink. Smells like Nestle Quick. That pink strawberry flavor is incredibly artificial. It's a little throat burny. The more that I'm really tasting it, the more I'm realizing it's not really my thing. But it's okay.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I don't know. But let's face it, the one we're all most interested in, also $2.56 at Walmart, is going to be the Sour Patch Kids Chips Ahoy. Shout out to our buddies over at Nabisco, or whatever it is, Mondelez, for really coming up with a very innovative product here. It is Chips Ahoy flavored sweet and sour chips. Look at that.
Oh, they're little.
You got your greens and blues and pinks and reds all baked into this cookie. Orange. Attractive looking cookie too.
Yeah.
That looks great. Very weird.
Tastes sour?
Yeah. What it tastes like is the Flintstones push-ups used to have a lemon lime flavor. And it tastes exactly like that, but in a cookie. It's good, but it's not like overwhelmingly good. I would say a regular Chips Ahoy tastes much better, but this has definitely got a very innovative taste. It's a little bit sour. It's more sweet than it is sour, though.
So are there also gummy pieces?
No. So they are all they are flavored
chips.
morsels, flavored chips in the cookie. And instead of it being chocolate chip, it is Sour Patch Kids chip.
Because I've got something gummy, I think.
It does feel a little gummy, but I think it may be just it is a little bit gummy.
I think
The
there's
orange is kind of gummy.
And chips. Like the chips are big.
It's gummy pieces and chips, you're right.
Whoa!
The blue and the orange are gummy. The red and the green
Chip.
are chips.
Are they chocolate chips? Are they flavored chocolate chips?
They're sour. As far as the gimmick grade goes, I think this kind of speaks for itself. The Keebler Fudge Stripes, both of these flavors, welcomed additions to the group, but not overwhelmingly innovative. 3.5 for each out of 10 for the gimmick grade. The gimmick of a Sour Patch Kids Chips Ahoy, this idea is ridiculous. I love that they did it. Definitely a 9 out of 10 all day. Now we're gonna rank the flavors. I gotta give last to Strawberry Shortcake.
Oh yeah.
It's throat burny. You know, you feel it in your throat in a very unpleasant way. It has an incredibly artificial strawberry milky flavor, but in a way that you just don't really want. At first I thought it was a little bit like Nestle Quick, but it started to devolve in a way that it was much worse.
Yeah.
Just not something that I would ever be interested in. And look, we do kind of have the reputation here of kind of hating on the strawberry flavored products, but I do think this is one of the weaker end of that. Fudge Stripes are so good, and any Keebler cookie is so good. You know, between the pecan sandies and the EL Fudge and the original Fudge Stripes, this is so far below that it's very hard to not give this last place on today's Capsule Countdown, which we are doing, third place, and a 3 out of 10 for taste. Second place, I'm going to give it up. Chips Ahoy Sour Patch Kids. I think they did a good job of balancing that Chips Ahoy base with a totally different flavor. You were kind of expecting, Ryan, correct me if I'm wrong, kind of expecting still for it to taste a little chocolatey, right?
Yeah.
I was too, even though it's not advertised as such. It is a sweet and sour Chips Ahoy base cookie. Now, I like the texture. Taste is pretty good, but it's not something that I could really see myself eating again and again and again. So I'm gonna give it a 4.5 out of 10. Second place on today's Capsule Countdown. It's about as good as could be expected though. First place, look, you gotta give it up. These are delicious.
Oh yeah.
The Hot Fudge Sundae Keebler Fudge Stripes should absolutely remain on the market forever. They are better than the original Fudge Stripes. I mean, they're really better than just about everything that they make except the EL Fudge. I love the texture. I love the taste. Does it taste a lot like a Hot Fudge Sundae? Absolutely not. Does it taste like a Keebler Fudge Stripe cookie with some confetti in it? Yes, it does, and that is a very good thing. I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 10. First place on today's Capsule Countdown. A high recommendation to go pick it up. $2.56. No skin off your back, and a pretty darn good product to back it up. But since we've been talking about cookies, talk about a graham cookie sandwich that you would think would still be around, but it's not. Teddy Graham's Bear Witches.
Dude.
These were absolutely delicious. So they came in cinnamon with vanilla, vanilla with chocolate, or chocolate with vanilla for a graham sandwich cookie.
Oh.
These were just so delicious, so adorable. I mean, and like, look, they even had like a little butt on the little bears, you know, like, just, they're unbearably delicious, as they say on the back. They are fun to eat. I could save 30 cents because there's no expiration date. So if they still had them, I believe this is from 1990, if I am not mistaken. I don't actually see a date. Oh, 1990. Yes, from 1990. This is the vanilla with chocolate cream, which was the most popular flavor, but I preferred the cinnamon with vanilla cream personally. I like a good cinnamon graham. I think that's usually the way to go. But these, one thing I always found kind of unusual is that it's in the possessive. It's like Bear Witches. Like, did somebody named Bear Witch make the cookie? I feel like this should be spelled with an ES, but you know, it is what it is. It's like when Mitch Hedberg would say, like, if somebody named Reese asks for your cups, you got to give it up, get Reese's cups. It's like that with the Bear Witches. A little unusual, but definitely a package I'm happy to have in the archives here. Come back on next Monday, and of course, until next time, I will miss you until I see you. Cheers. Gotta get that Vizzy.